Alright, so we're gonna be playing the third mission of the core set. It's called Escape from Dol Guldur. This time I'm actually, instead of me playing both decks, I'm gonna be playing with my buddy Ullfirepheonix. He's gonna be playing the Tactics and Lore deck. Um, so let's just get right into it. So the first part of this quest is the Necromancer's Tower. The flavor text says the Lady Galadriel of Lorien has asked you to investigate the area in the vicinity of Dol Guldur. While doing so, one of your allies was ambushed by orcs, captured, and is now held in a dungeon cell. Search the encounter deck for 3 objective cards and place them in the staging area. Also, place the Nazgul of Dol Guldur face up but out of play alongside the quest deck. Then shuffle the encounter deck and attach 1 encounter to each objective card. Alright. So we are going to, let's see, shuffle the encounter deck and attach 1 encounter to each objective card. Alright, so let's reveal an encounter for each one of these objectives.
Alright.
It's going to be, for Gandalf's map, it's going to be Great Forest Web. So in order to get to Gandalf's map, we now have to deal with Great Forest Web. Let's reveal this. Okay, Under the Shadow. When revealed until the end of the phase, raise the total threat in the staging area by X, where X is the number of players in the game. This is actually pretty fortunate for us because this is only until the end of the phase, and it doesn't matter because we're not in the questing phase. So when we go to quest, it's not gonna have any effects. This is basically a blank.
Good.
Let's see, raise the total. Yeah, so we can discard that. So that leaves Dungeon Torch free, and then the next one is Tower Gate. After traveling to Tower Gate, each player places the top card of his deck face down in front of him as if it just engaged him. These cards are called Orc Guard. Okay, so basically it's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so that's the first part of the quest. Now we flip it over. Alright, so we need 9 progress tokens to proceed. When revealed, randomly select 1 hero card among all heroes and turn it face down. The hero is now considered a prisoner, cannot be used, cannot be damaged, and does not collect resources until it is rescued later in this quest. The players as a group cannot play more than 1 ally each round. That sucks. Players... That's really bad. Players cannot advance to the next stage of this quest unless they have at least 1 objective card. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we're gonna roll a d6. We'll just go from left to right, 1 through 6. It's gonna be who gets. Oh, never mind. It doesn't have a dice, but it does say random hero. Okay, so Theodred is selected. So I'm gonna flip him face down. And oops, I did not want to do that. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now players as a group. Okay, so we can't play more than an ally. We can't proceed on the quest until we have 1 objective, but we don't need to grab an objective until we're getting close to 9 progress tokens. So
Okay.
I don't know how we'll handle this. Let's just go ahead and draw our card. Go ahead and hit ready for the next round. That'll draw us a card and give us resources. Alright, so since I'm the first player, we're in the planning phase. We can only play 1 ally per turn. I cannot play any allies anyway because I'm kind of short on resources. Let's see. After an ally card, these. Yeah, I can't really do anything. It's not good. Hey, you have 110 resources on Legolas.
Yeah. Yep, my cat decided to walk on the
Well,
keyboard, so now
yeah,
I don't know how to get it down to 1.
I think we should just play with it. Um, so if you right click it, does it have like remove all resources or something?
Does not look like it. Obviously, he entered 111 somehow.
Alright, so straighten that out. Mostly. Now you have progress tokens on Legolas.
Just playing with the F keys.
Gotcha. Alright, so a quick thing about table talk in this game is that when you're playing with other people, you can't tell them exactly what you have in your hand. You can kind of just talk around it basically. Like you can talk about what you're planning on doing, but you just can't get into like, oh, I have this card that does this. What do you have, kind of deal. So just keep that in mind. But basically, I can't do anything. I do have like one play, but I don't have any plays actually. So you can go ahead.
I will go ahead. Move one resource from Barivor. Attach Protector of Lorien to her.
Okay.
Turn there. Yep, we'll end my turn there.
Alright, so now we go into the questing phase. So I'm gonna obviously commit a win. I don't know if I commit Aragorn and spend his resource. Let's see. See, I could tap Aragorn and then pay one resource to untap him, which would set me back a little bit for future turns, but it would leave me... I could block something that came out if we had to. Are we going to be traveling? So if we travel, let's see, what's Great Forest Web? Each player must exhaust one hero he controls to travel here. We could also travel to Tower Gate, which is kind of annoying. That would place orcs in front of us, and I could block the orc with Aragorn. And then if we draw any enemies, it'd be nice to have a blocker, so you don't have to deal with all of them. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna commit him, and then I'm going to pay one to untap him. So I am at 4, 5, 6 willpower.
I can add 2 to that if you want with Barivor. I don't know if you want to keep her as an attacker, just in case.
Hold on one second. Alright, so you could play, you could add Barivor. That would bring us to, so right now we got fourth threat, and we're only at 6 willpower. We can each discard a card, which we'll probably end up doing for Eowyn to get us up to 8. Let's see, so that's 8.
And with Protector of Lorien, if we really had to, I could discard up to 3 cards.
Right.
But worst case scenario.
But that would mean that you would have to commit Barivor to the quest.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe now is the best time to do it before there's no enemies. Yeah.
It's still early game.
Yeah, I guess it's probably the best bet, and we could just try to make as much progress as we want, and then maybe next turn we can move on. Well, yeah, we should be able to move. Let's do that. So,
as long as depending on where we travel, Aragorn's going to give us Legolas is going to give us 2 progress tokens.
Right.
Depending what happens.
Right. All right. So we are at my 6 and your 2. It's 8. And now we get to reveal 2 encounter cards. Alright, Enchanted Stream puts them to 6 against our 8. Alright, and then Dol Guldur Orcs. When revealed, the first player chooses one character currently committed to a quest, deal 2 damage to that character. Alright, that's gonna be Aragorn, I guess. Let's do... Oh, I guess I could choose Barivor, but...
we chose Barivore, I could discard 2 cards. Or, I'm sorry, I could discard... Actually, no cards, because she, unless it bypasses her shield.
It does, yeah. Anything that does
Okay.
direct damage, ignores shield. That's also if you have, I think you have Gandalf in your deck, like he does 4 damage to something in play, that ignores shields too. So yeah.
Well, if I will say, if she takes the 2 damage, I do have something that can get rid of it. Not right away, but it can get rid of the 2 damage.
Is it to any hero or?
Yes. Actually, yes, it is. So
Doesn't
it
really
really
matter.
wouldn't matter then. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it next turn, but I could do it the following.
All right. Yeah, I'll just leave it on Aragorn.
Okay.
And so that's that. Now they have another 2, which puts them at 8 to our 8. I'm gonna discard a card for Eowyn. I don't see us getting this anytime soon, so that gives us 9. Are you gonna be discarding?
Yes. All right.
All right, so that puts us at oops, wrong button. So we are at 10, right? Is that right?
10 total. Yes, sir.
10 to 8. So we make 2 progress. I mean, we could yeah, we're good. So let's just do 1, 2 progress. All right, and then we go on to the travel phase. Now we can travel to a location. We could just do so. If you can kill, which I think you can, if you can kill the orcs this turn, yeah, so that would put 2 progress tokens. If you were to kill the orcs here, the Dol Guldur orcs.
I could kill them. I would block with Gimli and kill them with Legolas.
Right, and then that would add 2 progress tokens. So that would get rid of any one of these locations. I don't like the idea of doing the Great Forest Web, because then we have to each exhaust a hero, which is going to keep you from blocking the Tower Gate. I also not really keen on adding 2 orcs right now. I think
right away, yeah.
I think Enchanted Stream's the way to go, and then we can just get rid of it.
Yeah, because we'll get rid of it immediately. So.
All right, so let's travel to the Enchanted Stream. Now we do the encounter phase, and I'm assuming you'll just optionally engage the orcs.
Engage the orcs.
Okay, and then we go to the combat phase, which is you can deal your shadow card. It's control.
Give me 1 second if you want to pause it. I got a phone call.
Alright, so you're going to go ahead and deal shadow cards.
Yep, alright. Add a shadow card. I will be... Gimli will be my blocker.
Alright. Reveal the shadow card.
No shadow effect.
Nope. So...
discard that.
No
Gimli takes no damage. And then Legolas attacks. Kills that.
Yep.
And because of his effect, we get 2 progress tokens towards the Enchanted Stream.
Yep.
So that's pretty much gone.
And there we go. Alright, so that's the end of the first round. So let's hit ready for next round.
Perfect, there we go. I accidentally put it in my discard pile.
Gotcha. Alright, so it raised our threat by 1. Yep, we're good. Alright, so you're the first player now.
Perfect.
We could still only play 1 ally. I do have a ally to play. I mean, it's not great.
I have 1 ally, but I'm saving my lore to heal Aragorn next turn.
Gotcha.
But let's see if I can do anything.
I can either play the ally, like I said, the ally is just okay, or I can improve Eowyn's questing power a little bit.
I'm pretty much not. I'm not doing anything this turn from the looks of it.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and play an ally, just so we have some more more stuff on the board. So I'm gonna pay 2 from. Make sure I want to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to do this. All right, so let's pay 2 and play the Wandering Took. All right. And I think that's it. Yes. So yeah, I think that's all we're doing, right?
Yeah, that is it.
All right, so let's go to the questing phase. They currently have 4 threat. Let's reveal the first encounter card. Oh wait, oops, damn it. All right.
We have to commit first.
Yes, we do. Is there any way to undo it? No, whatever. All right, so I'm going. I was gonna do this anyway. So untap.
Yeah, it's not going to change anything.
All right, so 4, 5, 6. And am I gonna do the Wandering Took, or do I save? I'm gonna save him just in case we need to. I can block with him and then attack with Aragorn or something. All right, so I got 6.
Just in case.
All right, so that's
8.
8. All right, and then so we're good. So then the first one comes down, Enchanted Stream again. Reveal another one, and it's the King Spider. When revealed, each player must choose and exhaust one character he controls. Ouch. Nothing we can do about that. I'll tap the Wandering Took.
Okay, I can still... No, can I? I cannot.
Huh.
I'm just... Actually, I can kill it this turn, but I wouldn't be able to heal you next turn. Well, either way, I'm going to be tapping Gimli regardless.
Okay, cool. Alright, so now they got 2, 4, 6, 8 to R8. Alright, and I'll discard something here.
Let's see.
I'll discard this. So that puts me to 7.
An action you cannot play as an instant, correct? Or can you?
Yes, an action is an instant. There's certain times you can play instants, but yeah, basically you can play an instant. Like the only time it matters is like during the questing phase. But if you're talking about combat, then yes, you can basically play it at any point. I mean,
and you can play numerous actions.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, so that is fine. I believe I can do this right now. Because the spider is an eligible attacker, right?
No, he's not. No. So
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if you're talking about, I think you're talking about Quick Strike. I mean, so Quick Strike is good if you're already engaged with the enemy and you want to hit him before he hits you, because normally the enemy attacks first, but Quick Strike allows you to possibly kill an enemy before they get to attack.
Does it resolve its shadow card as well, or no? Would
no.
this happen?
This would be before. Yeah, basically, whenever an enemy's engaged with you, you can, before it attacks you, you can just play that and just attack it before it would normally attack you. So you can potentially, if you can one-shot an enemy, it'll get it out of your hair before you have to take damage from it or worry about defending against it.
I can do so. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to heal Aragorn, but
yeah, that's fine. I mean, Aragorn's still got 3 left.
If you want to travel to the Enchanted Stream again, I could kill the spider, and we would get rid of that card.
All right, sounds good. So are you discarding for Eowyn?
Yes, actually, that's why I was getting at that. So what I'm going to do is that depended on what card I discarded.
Gotcha.
So that discard this.
All right, so that puts us up. to 10.
Okay.
All right, so 10 to their 8. It's another 2. So 1. Oops, not damage. We should be at 4.
4, correct.
All right, there we go. Now we go to the travel phase, and we'll just travel the enchanted stream again. And then we do the encounter phase, where you'll optionally engage the king spider.
Optionally engage it, and when I do that, first thing I'm going to do is one of Legolas's tokens, one of his resources.
Alright.
That will... He now has an extra attack and an extra defense.
Cool, yep.
Putting him at 4 attack, and then I will also use one of Gimli's resources.
Alright.
Which, as you guessed...
Quick strike, nice. It's perfect. It's like the perfect
So I
combination
attack
of cards.
I do 4 damage to him, and he's dead. I discard him, discard this, and we put 2 progress tokens towards Enchanted Stream.
And that completes that. So that was, you had like the perfect combination of cards there to deal with everything.
Yeah, that was great.
Alright, sweet. So I think that's it for combat. So now we're ready for the next round, I believe. Yep.
Yes, correct. Ready for next round.
Nice.
Should be first player.
Yep. So I still don't have...
Actually, I will still be able to heal you because I thought one of them was a lore card, but they were actually both not lore cards, so I can heal you.
Okay. Cool. I still can't do anything. We're pretty tight on resources with our hero trapped. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything this turn. You can go ahead.
Alright, I will use 2 resources from Barivore, and I will get this guy for the Ladris.
Alright, choose a character, heal all damage. Sweet.
I will discard that, and now I have an allied that does not specify if it's lore or not. Does that mean I can use any resource on it?
Yeah. Are you talking about Gandalf? Because he's the only one.
Okay.
That's
exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah. The only reason I know all this is because I've built a deck.
You played at it. Yeah. I just didn't want to go out and say it.
Correct. Right. No, that's the right way to do it. So yeah, but Gandalf, you can use resources from anybody.
I don't have enough either way, but I was just curious.
Right. He's really good too. Like if we come across the enemy, you can just like play him and do 5 damage or something, and I mean 4 damage.
Yeah,
he's really good.
4 damage right off the bat.
All right. So I think now we go to the questing phase. I'm gonna do my typical tap and untap Aragorn, pay a resource. So I got 6. I'm gonna leave the took up. So
all right.
6, and then you're doing 2.
Yep.
We got 8 to their 4.
Correct.
I have a feeling this time we're gonna get some treachery cards instead of locations. Let's see.
I think you're right.
And okay, Mountains of Mirkwood. When we travel here, reveal the top card of the encounter deck and add it to the staging area. Okay. Response: after it leaves play, each player may search the top 5 cards of his deck for 1 card and add it to his hand. Okay, so it starts off bad and gets better. Reveal the next one. Another King Spider. Okay, so now we are back at 8 against our 8, and I am going to discard another card. Let's see. I really don't want to get rid of this. Huh.
next guy.
I think I'm gonna get rid of this card. Alright, so I'm at 7 now. And you're at 3, so we're at 10 to 8. That gives us another 2. So next turn, remind me if I forget, we're gonna want to take the dungeon torch, so we can progress on this quest. Oh wait, never mind, because it's 9. So I thought it was 8 for some reason. Okay.
Nope.
But either way, even if maybe we can squeeze out 3, and if we have the dungeon torch, we can just move right on. Oops. Without the dungeon torch, we cannot progress.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're at 6, and now we do the encounter phase. All right. Now, I mean travel phase. So,
Let's see.
So you can pretty much. So you're gonna be able. Well, you won't be able to kill.
I won't be able to kill it. I don't mind giving Gimli the 1 damage, obviously because of his effect.
Right.
So to at least get us through this round, I don't mind doing that.
Gotcha. And now what I'm thinking is, I don't know if I want to go to the mountains of Mirkwood. For one, it costs 3 progress tokens to complete, which puts it out of range of Legolas, and it's also pretty bad because we have to reveal another encounter card. The Tower Gate, I'm looking at the Tower Gate because I could kill my orc right away. You would not be able to kill your orc, so that's an issue. The Great Forest Web, would each have to. That's also not great if you're gonna have to fight the spider. So I don't know. I'm thinking we either do the Tower Gate. I mean, we could do Mountains of Mirkwood just to get it out of the way. I mean, if we do the Tower Gate, you would have a 1/1 orc in play that you'd have to fight. You wouldn't be able to block it. You would have to take 1 undefended damage, which isn't a big deal as long as the shadow card isn't terrible.
Or I could just, because Legolas will not be killing the spider anyways.
Right.
So I could just block with both characters. Legolas would be fine, and Gimli would take 1. Which still leaves the orc and the spider, but
right. Or so that's the Tower Gate, or we could do Mountains of Mirkwood and add another card. And I mean, I don't know. What are you feeling?
Let's go to the Mountains of Mirkwood. Let's just go for it.
All right, cool. So we travel here, reveal an encounter card. Hummer Horns. Okay. After Hummer Horns engages you, deal 5 damage to a single hero you control. Okay. So this is basically this is a punishing card for letting yourself get to 40 threat. That's what that is. Okay. Because that'll pretty much one-shot any. Basically, whoever gets to 40 threat is going to lose a hero. That's pretty much what that says.
Right, so we can worry about that. I can obviously kill him with Gandalf if we needed to, but we don't need to do it right away.
Yeah, right.
Adding 1 threat.
And I do have some threat management in my hand for the future, so we should be all right. All right, so that was that wasn't bad. Now if we complete this, we get to draw, pick a card we want to. So engagements. So the King Spider, you're gonna engage that, right?
I will be engagement. Yep.
All right.
Love it. Alright, so Gimli is obviously the declared defender.
Make sure you do the shadow card.
Yep.
Okay.
No shadow effect.
Nope.
For that, Gimli takes 1 damage.
Yep.
And Legolas. Does damage retain in this?
Yes. Yep.
On enemies?
Yep.
Alright, so I might as well attack him for 3. He will take 2.
Correct. There we go.
All right, and he stays in my area, correct?
Correct. He doesn't. So his threat is out of our hair. We don't have to deal with it. All right. So cool. So we're there now. Let's ready for next round. Oh, that's a good card. Oh, that's a great card. This is gonna be really good for you too. Now the question is, so I don't know who to put this on. I'm gonna put it on either.
I'm first player, I believe, right?
Yes. One, two.
Yeah, because
yeah,
you
yep,
started your odd rounds.
Yep.
So actually, I'm going to might sway your options. I'm going to attach Citadel plate to Gimli.
Nice. Very nice.
Bring him an extra 4 health, which
All
is
right.
perfect.
Yes, it is. It's ridiculous. Any other plays?
That is it for this turn.
All right. So I have the option. I'm gonna put this card on either Barivore or Gimli. If I put it on Barivore, it's gonna allow him to defend and attack in the same turn, which is good because he can block, take damage, possibly get more attack, and then still attack back in the same turn, which is really good.
Perfect. That would be great for when we fight Nazgul.
Right. And I can also, the other option is to put it on Barivore, so she can attack or defend or quest, whatever you choose, in addition to drawing somebody 2 cards every turn.
Okay.
But I think it's better on Gimli, because this is obviously going to be a heavy fighting scenario with Nazgul, so I think if we can get Gimli tanked up and able to fight better. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to spend 2 and play Unexpected Courage on Gimli. So basically you just tap that whenever you want, and it'll ready Gimli.
Perfect. I like it.
And then I think that's it, right? So questing phase, I'm going to do my usual. Untap him, remove a resource. And I got 6.
Well, since I have Gimli, that gives me more reason to tap Barivore.
Okay. Alright, so now we're at 8. Now, I'm thinking, do we take the torch right now? I guess we don't have to take the torch because we'll just take the torch once we're at 9 progress. Because, once we reach 9 progress, we just say, okay, we're at 9, now we just take the torch and we complete it. That way we don't risk taking the torch right now, not hitting 9, and then having to raise our threat because we still have the torch. So yeah, let's wait on that. All right, so
okay.
we're at 8. They're at, let's see, 1, 5. Okay, and they're gonna be revealing 2 cards. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, caught. This is bad. All right, so the player with the highest threat level attaches this card to one of his heroes. Attached hero is not ready during the refresh phase unless you pay 2 resources from that hero's pool. So you have to put this on one of your heroes. Probably Barivore.
Yeah, that would be fine. And that goes away next turn?
No, it's permanent. Basically,
yep, a condition attachment. You're correct.
So you do have a card in your deck, maybe 1 or 2 cards that removes attachments, but that's you're talking about 1 or 2 cards in a 40 card deck, like 40 cards left. So yeah, that's not good. Oh well. All right, so the next one. More orcs. Okay, the first player chooses 1 character currently committed to a quest. Deal 2 damage to that character. So you either gotta do 2 to Aragorn, Éowyn, or Barivore.
I'll do Barivore since Barivore's kind of
out of play at the moment.
Right now.
Yep. And that puts them at 7 to our 8. The question is again, what am I discarding? I don't think I'm going to be playing this because I'd rather play this first, especially if we're going to be grabbing the torch soon. So I'll discard this.
Definitely won't play that. Worth it.
All right. So now we're at 10 to, what did I say, 7. So that's 3.
So this card does get discarded.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot we had that. I put it on the
And we
extra
draw.
quest.
We look at our top 5, I believe.
Yeah, so to do that, just right click your deck, look at top X cards, and just hit 5. And then one of them goes to our hand, and the rest go on the bottom, right? Oh, they just get shuffled back in. Okay. Let's see. What do I want? Huh.
Shuffle deck. All right.
And shuffle. There we go. Alright, so that's that. Now, that's the encounter phase. Now we do travel phase. Same thing. I mean, no matter what, we're gonna have to deal with these two places eventually because I'm assuming we're gonna have to get to the other two objectives at some point. So I think we should travel here. It's just a matter of which one. I don't know. I mean, the tower gate we're kind of in the same situation as last time. Actually, no, because this time we're actually gonna have we're gonna have the orcs too. Now I can actually kill the orcs myself.
Okay.
So let's see. But we can't. I think we'll be in a bad spot if we take the Great Forest Web because we need to defend and attack we need our heroes. The extra 1/1, I don't think it's a huge deal. I mean, I would have to take 1 undefended damage this turn, and then so would you. But really,
yes.
It's probably not a bad idea because you'll just add more damage to Gimli, which will increase his attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go to the tower gate.
And I can kill Gimli. Gimli will be ready. I'd take 1 undefended damage, and I would kill King Spider with Legolas, and I'd kill my orc with Gimli because he's readied. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that.
Actually, you don't even have to take it undefended because you can.
Oh, I could just block twice and just have one of the orcs.
Well, yeah, because you have unexpected courage, so you could just block both of them. And then use unexpected courage, untap Gimli, and then have Legolas kill the spider, and then Gimli kill the orc. And then you wouldn't take the 1 damage, but I don't know. Maybe the damage you actually want to take the damage. I don't know.
So Gimli can block both of the attackers.
No, he can block. He can block and attack. So you could block. Like you could have. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say. Never mind. You can't block both. I forgot. I don't know what I was thinking. So you can, because you're not gonna block with Legolas. So yeah, you're gonna block with Gimli on the King Spider. Okay, yeah. So never mind. You're gonna take the undefended damage anyway.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I think.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Let's go to the tower gate. So each player places the top card of his deck face down in front of him. Let's see. Is there a way to? Nope. Okay, whatever. I just drew it and then flipped it face down. Whatever. There might be a way to like play it face down, but I don't know. Oh, that sucks that you saw that because that was your attach. That's the card that discards an attachment.
That figures.
Yeah, of course it does.
So you're engaging the other orc?
Yes. So I'm gonna optionally engage this guy. All right. And now we're going to deal shadow cards. So to make sure that the shadow cards get dealt to your guys first from highest threat to lowest threat, and then all my guys from highest threat to lowest threat. So you would deal it to, since our 1/1s don't have any threat, they technically have 0. So you would just deal it to the King Spider, and now I deal it to this guy and this guy. There we go. All right. Now you resolve both of your attacks first, one at a time.
So the spider, I will block with Gimli.
Okay, and then Shadow.
Take 1 damage.
Yeah, there you go.
No shadow effect.
Okay.
And then I would...
You just you don't block this attack, and you just reveal the shadow card, and see if it has a shadow effect. And it does.
Dissolve the okay. Attach to the top of the first player's deck. Okay, so I just pretty much don't get to draw for 1 turn.
Yeah, attach on cancel the condition. The next time a player would draw one or more cards from attached deck, discard Iron Shackles instead. Yeah, basically, we'll just you just won't draw next turn.
All right, so how would we make the game do this for us?
Well, I don't think we can. I don't think there maybe is a way, but I don't know how to do it. So, you'll just do your stuff manually next turn.
If I move it to... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll just add 3 resources, increase your threat by 1, and then untap all your cards manually. And then you just
I can move it to my hand, but I don't know where it would go. Or I can move it to my deck, but I don't know where it would go.
I would just discard it, and you just won't draw a card on your next turn.
All right, I'll put this over here. All right,
Yeah,
so... And what happens with the undefended damage?
So now you get to choose the hero that you want the damage to go to.
It's going to go to Gimli, which is 1 damage.
Yep. There you go.
Got 9 health. So then I will...
Tap Unexpected Courage.
Tap Gimli.
There you go. Alright, now my attacks. So I do... I'm taking the 1 undefended. Alright, so I'm going to have the orcs attack. I'm going to block with the Wandering Took. Reveal this card. Shadow. Choose and discard 1 attachment from the defending character. Okay, so we don't have any attachments. That's no big deal. He does 2 damage. This guy's got 1 defense and 1 health, so he takes 1. He's still alive. And then... Now the 1/1 is going to attack. It's going to go undefended. Flip this. Okay, nothing. So we can discard that. And then I'll do 1 damage to Aragorn. And now your attacks.
Legolas will do 3 damage to King Spider and kill it.
Okay.
Gimli will do 5 damage to this guy.
Alright, and that dies. Now we complete the Tower Gate. Because of Legolas's effect, because he killed a guy. So we discard that. No. Alright, so we get to add 1 resource to... oops, wrong button. 1 progress token to the quest from the leftover from Legolas. And Mike is going to take the Iron Shackles and put it on top of his deck, and then when he draws it next turn, automatically he'll just discard it from there. Makes more sense than anything else. Alright, so now it's my attacks. I'm basically just going to kill the orcs. I'm going to attack for 3 and kill the orcs. Bam. Okay. I think we're ready for the next round.
Does he face down? Does the 1/1 get killed, or I guess he's left open until next turn?
Yeah, he's left, yep. Yep, until I kill him. So, ready for next round.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're waiting on me. Next round. I drew Iron Shackles. So
discarded
that.
Okay. Oh, wow, I drew a really good card. Wow, that's a good card.
You put it there, didn't you? Or was that no, we put that. Never mind. I was thinking
yeah.
Shadow card, but we added that to our deck already.
Yep. Oh, Bearboard, keep her tapped unless you're gonna. You can pay 2.
2 resource. Actually, this is the perfect time to do it because I don't have any lore.
Let me look at Lord of the rules. Because I I gotta figure out when the refresh phase is compared to when we actually get the resources. You know what I mean? It's like if
Oh, okay. Even though the game does it all at the same time,
exactly, it's not
there
really
is separate phases.
correct. Where is the? There it is. All right. So the refresh phase is at the end after combat, which is when you untap everything and when this thing goes off. And then at the beginning of the round, the next round is the resource phase, and that's when we add a resource. So no, you wouldn't have the 2 resources to untap her.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so she's still gonna be tapped with 2
She's going
resources.
to be tapped this turn. Next turn, I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough.
All right. So who's the first player? Me.
It is you.
I'm not gonna. Let's see. I'm not really gonna do anything. I don't think. Hmm. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
That is fine. I am going to. Actually, I'm thinking. All right. I'll play an ally. First one I've had so far.
Nice. It's a good one too. Lots of attack. Cool. All right. Is that it?
That is it. Yes.
All right. Cool. So I'm going to. Oh, now we're gonna do the quest. Commit characters. So let's go ahead and do this now. I don't want to spend this resource, I don't think, because I have something I could do with 1 resource if I needed it. Actually, no, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I will commit this guy, pay 1, untap him, so I got 6. Alright, and I think that's all we need. They only got 3. And we
I
got
can't.
Yeah,
I can't
you're right.
do that anyways.
Yeah, that's fine. You might even be able. Oh, okay. This is after Hummerhorns engages you. So you can optionally engage Hummerhorns, I believe.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? And
If I elect to engage him, then I wouldn't take the 5 damage.
right, I think that's the.
I guess double check that.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm double checking it. Is this what they're saying? No, it's not how it works. Sorry. No matter
Alright.
what, yeah. So he's
Like I said,
he's definitely annoying.
he's only doing 1 threat, so that's fine.
Right. All right. So we got 6 to 3, and we can both discard if we need to get up to even more, which we probably won't need to. We only need 2
Yeah,
more.
I have not. Because I only have 1 card in my hand, and you probably know what it is, so.
Right. So let's reveal the encounter cards. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Alright, so Eowyn and Barabor take 1. Okay.
Ooh, she's almost a goner.
Yep, hopefully we don't get another one of those. And we get a boss instead. Ungoliant Spawn. So he adds 3. So they are now at 6 as well. Each character.
And he's got a win revealed.
Each character currently committed to a quest gets -1 willpower until the end of the phase. So we actually lose 2. So now it's 6 to 4. I'll definitely discard, but it's not going to be much help.
I mean, I could discard. I mean, sucks, but
I don't think it's worth it. I think we do basically us losing. I'm gonna discard, so we only lose. We're only down by one. So I'll do.
What is the negative effect of being down? I can't remember.
So the excess gets added to each one of our threats.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not too
Yeah.
bad.
So now we're down by one, and we each increase our threat by one. So I'm at 34, and you should be at 35.
Sadly, we have to this thing, but let me see.
Increase your threat for me real quick by one. Since we lost, there we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the wrong one, yeah. There you go. All right. So what is Ungoliant? 32. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight him. Obviously, I think he's.
I'm doing the math now. 1, 2, 5. I can kill him.
All right.
Believe
Cool.
it or not.
Yeah, Gimli's he's a boss.
Yeah,
Oh.
Gimli's going to be doing 10 damage.
Cool. 10 damage. How'd you get 10? 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, and then I unexhaust him. Is
Yeah,
that? Am I able-
yeah, you can't do that. No. Like
Um,
once you attack, that's it.
But he can block and then attack, correct?
He can block and then attack. Yep.
And then let me see, 5. He'd still be fine because of Citadel Plate. That might be what I have to do.
Right. All right.
All right.
So let's do optional engagements. I guess you'll just take Ungoliant spawn. Now I could. No, I can't. Never mind. I spent the mana. I can't do anything. All right. So now I'm the first player. So shadow card gets dealt to my card, and then your card. Okay, and then my attacks first. Go ahead and exhaust this guy. Flip the card. No shadow effect, so nothing happens. Your attack.
Gimli will be defending.
Okay,
No shadow effect.
sweet.
Gonna.
So you take 3, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Still, now he's gonna be a giant tank.
Yeah, he's a boss. So now I'm gonna attack with Aragorn, kill my orc, discard this. Okay.
All right. I will exhaust unexpected courage. Untap Gimli.
Okay.
Gimli will do 6, 7, 8. 11 is enough to kill him.
There you go. And he doesn't get discarded when you right click him. Hit set. Okay, never mind. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll grab him. So, the actually does he have? He doesn't have a victory thing. Never mind. I'm actually surprised. So we could have to fight him again. If you look at like the Hummer horns, it says victory 5 at the bottom right.
Yeah.
Basically, anytime that you see that, instead of going into the discard pile, you would right click it and hit add to victory display, and that basically keeps the card from coming back. Because if it goes to discard pile and the encounter deck runs out of cards, it shuffles up and keeps going. So basically,
Okay.
cards that have that symbol, you only have to deal with once. I'm actually surprised that Ungoliant Spawn doesn't have it, because that means you could possibly fight it twice. All right.
Right.
Anyway. So that was good. So now that was the combat phase, and now we're ready for the next round, right? We're not missing anything.
We add 2 to Necromancer's Tower because of Legolas.
Oh, right, sweet. So with that being said, we could, before we refresh, add.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yep. So I think I'll take. I don't think we want to take Shadow Key, because that is taking 1 damage every turn is ridiculous. So I think we got to raise our threat by 2. So whoever takes this is going to raise their threat by 4 immediately. That sucks, because that puts us really close to Hummer Horns. Now, on my turn, I can just kill Hummer Horns outright, because I also have the card that does stuff.
Okay.
So if you took it, you would gain. Well, actually, you would gain 5. But okay, but I could still kill it before you have to. So if you took it, you would go. You would gain 4, 2 for taking it, 2 because of its effect at the end of the turn, and then 1 because we always add 1. So you'd be at 40. And then on my turn, I would just kill Hummerhorn, so you
Hammer
wouldn't have
horns.
to. Yeah, you wouldn't have to deal with it. And then the future turn, not next turn, but the turn after that, I can take care of your threat and get it down to a reasonable level.
Okay, fair enough.
But I think you should take the Dungeon Torch, and it has to be when you attach it to a hero you control, so whoever you want, either Legolas or Gimli. Alright, sweet. So now you increase your threat by just do 4 because it's the end of the round basically. And now this quest completes. So we have at least one objective, so we hit next quest. Alright. Through the caverns. Finding a hidden entrance to the dungeons of Dol Guldur, at last you attempt to make your way through the caverns beneath the hill, searching for the imprisoned friend. The denizens of this labyrinth stand in your way, while the jailers protect the prisoner. Alright, let's flip it. Hold on one second. Alright, so let's see. It says, okay, it takes 15 progress tokens to complete this, which is a lot. After placing
Yeah, go ahead.
after placing any number of progress tokens on this card, flip the prisoner hero card face up and place 1 damage token on it. This hero has been rescued and may now be used by its controller. The players as a group cannot play more than 1 ally card each round. Players cannot advance to the next stage of this quest unless they rescued the prisoner and have all 3 objective cards. So I still don't get my hero until we place at least 1 progress tokens on this card. Alright. So we can discard this. And we always forget this when we play in real life, but Nazgul, he is going to come into play when we rescue my hero. So.
That is fine. I think that I can kill him.
Yeah, actually, he's not intimidating when you're swinging for, what, 8?
8.
with one guy. Yeah. So I think he can get one shot at actually. Alright, so that's that. Now we're still at the end of the combat step pretty much. Now the last thing that we need to do is you have the option to untap Barivore with Caught in a Web. You can pay 2 during the refresh phase if you want to.
I actually won't. I'll actually leave her tapped.
Cool. Alright. And with all of that being said, I think we're ready to move on to the next round. Okay. Damn, it's already 8 o'clock, isn't it?